black ants, yellow ants, fire ants, carpenter ants, rove beetle ants. There are so many different kinds of them, but how do we tell them apart? What's a bug or an insect? Where do they come from? Do all ants live in hot, sunny places? Are all ants social? This episode will answer these and other questions. Hello, and welcome to the show. Today we're going to explore the world of ants. We'll learn what makes them unique and why scientists think they are nature's tiny engineers. Let's get started. Have you ever seen an ant? They can be big or small, red or black, smooth or hairy, and they usually have two knobs on their bodies, which are called nodes. But even with all these clues, there are still more than 12,000 kinds of ants in the world. So let's start with something simple. Most common ants are black or yellow. Fire ants got their name because their bites burn like fire. Carpenter ants can be huge, up to 3 centimeters long, and rove beetle ants are actually beetles that act like ants. Confused? Don't worry, you're not the only one. Rove beetle ants are just one example of how hard it is to tell different kinds of ants apart. So let's look at some other clues. Ants typically live in large groups. There can be hundreds or even thousands of them in a single colony. In most ant colonies, there is one queen ant who lays eggs, many worker ants who do all the work, and sometimes soldier ants who protect the others. Different ants take on different jobs. For example, some are foragers, collecting food for the others. Some build and repair the nest, and some take care of the baby ants. This way, everyone has an important job and the whole colony works together. Some ants live in forests, some live in deserts, and some have even learned to live with us in cities. There are many different kinds of ants in different habitats around the world. Some of them are quite remarkable. Army ants are famous for their mass raids. Once a year, millions of army ants from around the world join together to hunt down other insects. Leafcutter ants are also famous. These ants are huge, up to 3 centimeters long. As their name suggests, leafcutter ants cut leaves from plants and take them back to their nests. But they don't eat the leaves themselves. Instead, they use the leaves to grow fungus, which they eat. They are the only insects in the world that farm their own food. How clever is that? Weaver ants are another fascinating species. They make their nests in trees by weaving leaves together with silk. The ants pull the edges of 2 leaves together until they stick. Then they glue the leaves to each other with silk until they form a nest. How amazing is that? There are many more fascinating ant species around the world, but we can't talk about all of them here. If you want to know more, check the links below. Ants are everywhere. They live in the soil, under rocks, in rotting wood, and even in our kitchens. They balance our ecosystems by eating other insects. Their digging also helps aerate the soil, which helps plants grow. But ants can also be harmful. They can attack and kill other insects that are beneficial to humans. They can also be a nuisance when they get into our homes and bite us. Scientists study ants to learn more about how they live, how they work together, and how they adapt to their environment. Studying ants has taught us many things, including how to make better algorithms. An algorithm is a set of rules used to solve problems. It's like a recipe for solving a problem. Scientists have been studying how ants work together to find the shortest path to food. This is helping them develop new ways for robots to work together. Ants are among the oldest surviving species on Earth. They've been around for more than 100 million years. Here are some more fun facts about them. Ants can lift objects that way 10 to 50 times. As much as they do, they communicate with each other by leaving behind special smells called pheromones. Pheromones are like secret messages that tell other ants where to go or what to do. Some scientists believe that ants were the first animals to use true language. They have many of the characteristics that we associate with highly intelligent creatures. They have excellent memories. They can recognize each other's faces. They can plan ahead, and they can even count. Next time you see an ant, remember that it's more than just a tiny bug. It's a remarkable creature that is perfectly adapted to its environment. Thanks to their incredible strength, intelligence, and teamwork, ants are truly nature's tiny engineers. That's all for today. See you next time.